Hey, what's up guys, Advai here back with another video. I know it's been a long time since I last made my YouTube video, but here I am back with a new video about my Nexus 5 story. So it all began when I upgraded my Nexus 5 to Android Marshmallow in January, and after that a series of incidents began to happen. It all started with alarms ringing in my phone when I was attending a practical in my college. I was taken aback, which alarms ring in the afternoon. But I thought it just some weird thing happened and I thought it's nothing serious. A few days later, I was watching a video late night and all of a sudden the screen just froze and the phone didn't respond, it didn't shut down, it didn't reboot. And I was like, what's happening with my phone? Come on. And after some time it started, thankfully. A few days later, I was at my uncle's house. I was making a phone call, and all of a sudden, the phone just switched off, and it just didn't start. The phone didn't start for almost 2 to 3 days. It was very baffling. But thankfully, I just don't know. But it started again. I was very thankful it started again, and then things went fine for 2 to 3 months, and then another incident happened. Now this incident was due to my carelessness. The phone just fell down from my pocket when I was climbing downstairs, and it just switched off and didn't start. And I knew there was some hardware issue with the phone now, so I had the motherboard replaced. So I thought, okay, now everything fine. The phone was working again, very well, smooth, buttery smooth experience. I upgraded the phone to Marshmallow once again, and a week later I was making another phone call, and while speaking on my phone, the phone switched off once again and it did not even start once again. I was like, come on, not again. What's happening now? I tried many things, but all went in vain. It didn't start. I thought maybe, okay, this might be the battery issue now. So I had my battery replaced, but to my disappointment, it still did not start. And I am like, I have the motherboard replaced, I have the battery replaced. So what's wrong? Why is my phone still dead? I still don't know. My phone is still in that state. But since I have replaced the motherboard and the battery now, and still it is not starting, that clearly means the fault is of the firmware and operating system. And that's where I'm really not happy with Google and Android. You buy an Nexus device to get the latest and the greatest Android experience. First of all, you get only 2 latest updates of Android on your Nexus device, which is very baffling because iPhones get 6 to 7 iterations of iOS while you only get 2 updates on your Nexus device. I'm really sad with Google that my phone does not get Android Nougat. First of all, it's okay even though you get 2 updates, it's okay, but the fact is you get the 2 latest updates, but they are not the greatest updates. In fact, they are the worst updates because after updating your phone, if such issues happen and it is so unstable, then it's just not acceptable. And this is not something that happened with me. Thousands of users all over the globe are facing the same issues with the Nexus 5 after upgrading to Android Marshmallow. So this brings me to my next question. Isn't Google customizing the Nexus experience for the previous devices? I mean, the Marshmallow works really smooth on the Nexus 6P, but Marshmallow has so much issues with the Nexus 5. So is it really that the Marshmallow has been tailored only for the 6P and the 5UX? What about the Nexus 6? What about the Nexus 5? That's where it is just not acceptable, because you really buy a Nexus device thinking about getting the latest and the greatest updates. You only get 2 latest updates, and they're not the greatest updates, and that really disappoints me. So that's what I want to say in this video. I'm not against Android. I really like Android. I have 2 Nexus devices with me, and the Nexus experience has been awesome for the last 2 to 3 years, but right now lots of issues are happening with my devices after upgrading to Marshmallow, and I'm really disappointed with that. So I want to say to Google that, okay, you are launching the new Pixel phones now. So you will be making great Android experience on them, but please don't ignore the previous generation devices. You will give them Android updates for the previous devices, but please customize the Android experience for the previous devices so that they are as much stable as the latest devices, and people are actually satisfied after using them. So I still love Android, thumbs up for Android, but I really hope Google works on these issues, and you know lots of people get their queries solved, and they are happy with Android experience once again. So I hope my Nexus 5 starts working. I'm without my phone for the last 2 to 3 months. I can't even think of getting a new phone instead of the Nexus 5, because I have lots of memories with my Nexus 5. It's still my best friend, and I really can't think of any new phone replacing my Nexus 5. So I'm still trying all my best to get my Nexus 5 started once again as it was when I unboxed it. So I hope my phone starts once again, and I hope Google listens to all the Nexus 5 users and solve our problems. So that's going to do for me in this video. Feel free to hit the like button and subscribe to see more of such videos coming up. I promise I will be making a lot of videos now. The college schedule is pretty much very busy, but I will find my time to make videos for you guys. So you know that's going to do for me in this video. I'll be back pretty soon with a new one. Until then, have a great day, guys.